Hello, everybody out there in the Splinterlands world. There sure is a lot going on right now, and it's kind of fun to be able to talk to you guys, take part in this challenge, and it's pretty cool. I've got two new people to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and like 30 people watched one of my videos. It's really small numbers, but it's still kind of cool for me to know that some people like to watch what I talk about the game. So today we're going to go over some battles with the sneak things, but I'm going to talk to you about a few other things first. So first, we got the hive migration coming up right away. If you haven't checked it out yet, Splinterlands has a nice post up. They've had it up for a day. It goes over some of the prep for the hive migration, some of the things like the hive keychain that you need to make sure that you have if you're used to using the Steam keychain to get into the game. I've already set that up, so I think I'm ready to go. There's also a link in here to a post that was done by the Pink Monsters team. Here's a look at my battle chain I was checking out earlier. They are going to be working on recreating as much of this site as they can as quickly as they can. The rental market is something they're trying to keep going as quick as they can. The market for buying cards, doing the bids, and all of that other thing, and having access to the battle chains. They're going to try to get this back up and going on Hive as quick as possible. If you don't support the Peak Monster people at all, you maybe at this time should. This is one of the times where I think I'm going to try to help them out a little bit more than I have in the past, even though I do buy most of my cards here to try to help them a little. So, Sneak. We'll go back here and just talk about it a little bit. The basic idea with Sneak is always you're going to pick monsters to take out the last target on the map. Now, that can be a great idea when your opponent isn't ready for it, and it could be a terrible idea when your opponent decides that he is going to do something like throw Lord A in the last spot and just watch your Sneak guys kill themselves against him. Now, that would be somebody that knew Sneak was coming, and so we're going to take a look at two battles quickly where obviously everyone knew Sneak was coming because it was Super Sneak, and another battle where I used Sneak in a battle where maybe you wouldn't expect it to be there, and that's kind of, in my opinion, the better goal here. I just slipped down to Champion 2, going to try to get back into Champion 1, but I did get there, so I got my 150 loot chests. This season. That's the first time I've done that in a while, so I'm pretty happy about that. Trying to do my quest, and I used some silly teams and lost a few games in a row, so that's how I fell out. But we'll go ahead, go down here, and I want to start with this battle here. So we're going to set this up. This was Super Sneak, so melee monsters only. So in Super Sneak Melee Monsters only, there's a couple things you can do. Now this was a higher mana match, as you can kind of see by the layouts here. So 42 mana. So you do want to use big monsters, but this is something to kind of add in with Sneak, and certainly in all melee monsters. You want to throw fast monsters on the board, and knowing that it's Super Sneak, you want fast people with dodge and with thorns or retaliate in your last positions. And that's exactly how I set up this team. So as you can see, I put dodge, thorns, shield in the back with an armor. So this guy's going to live a while. He's going to make people miss, and that's a good thing. Now, he did put a flyer in the back row, so that's going to make some people miss too. This one's going to make some people miss too because it flies, so similar idea. And then I went with the retaliate with armor, high life. I'm just trying to keep everybody away from my lottery card, Exploding Dwarf. In this format, if he had thorns in the back row, I'm done for, but he didn't. So you're going to watch this guy wreck the other team. And then high armor in the front two positions. They're slower, but the high armor means that they're going to do a good job of making sure that nobody comes this way to my Exploding Dwarf. So it's all about hoping this guy would do what he's about to do. So let's watch him get to work. He does miss once or twice in the battle. Also, there's the speed, right? So I get to hit his people and take them out before they even start hitting me. And you're going to see that Thorns is a nice little kick in every time. See, there's that miss on flying. Even though only 2 speed generated 2 misses, but 6 speed with dodge is generating a lot of misses on that back row. And you're going to see there's another one. People should know that that card, the Serpentine, can get a lot of misses, but this was pretty ridiculous. He got a whole lot of misses, and he never even, with all that firepower, killed my last monster, and that was quite a dominating win. So that was really cool to see. And now that you've seen the melee sneak monsters and what they can do when they're pounding through the back row, we're going to take a look at a little bit of a tweaked version of that because I threw an archer into the battle. So we're going to pull up this one. I was actually trying to get a win with the non-melee sneak monsters, and it took me a little while to pull one off, but I did pull one off. So in this match here, I was going against a sniper team who actually threw 2 monsters in the back row to protect his snipers from the sneak people, but I played 2 sneak melee and a sneak archer, and you're going to see that this battle just barely works out for me. This one is not a dominating win, but I do get through those back row people, and that's why sometimes if you're doing the sneak idea, it pays off to at least use 2, if not use 3, because you're going to see here, if I didn't have the extra people hitting that back row, it just wouldn't have been the same. But right there, I had the speed. I was able to get through all of those. And now, even though that card is max level and it's stronger than me, I'm going to have enough characters on the board to win the match. And so that's a really quick look at some of the different ways that I use sneak. The only other thing I would talk about this week is that the update is coming. I hope you're all ready. I hope as a community we keep all supporting each other. I wanted to give a shout out to the Steam. Well, they used to be the Peach Cleaners, and to the SBI team. This week, 2 of my Splinterlands posts got downvoted by MK3 and C-Time because I did something a lot of us probably wanted to do, and I moved my SBI shares from the Steam chain to the Hive chain because the Hive chain has become a lot more rewarding for me, and I wanted to just kind of step a little bit away from the Steam chain at this point. And I haven't really done the power down yet, but I'm considering that. But just on that first move, I got hit pretty hard, and that was kind of a bummer for me. I'm not here to make a ton of money, but it is nice while I'm not working to make a little bit, and so to get these huge downvotes on my stuff just because I decided to move my my shares from one to another was pretty disappointing. This one vote from C-Time takes over $5 credit off of the post, so this one, people really rallied around me and pushed it back up to back where it was. So I really, really appreciate that. It made me feel a lot better to see people come out and not support what those guys are doing. So I just wanted to say thank you one more time to all of those people. I know Rondon saw what happened and he helped me out, and so did Joseph Savage from the SBI team and all the people that hang out in the Steam terminal. So I hope you guys are in all of those groups and you're talking to those people, because when stuff like this happens, it's fun to see people come out and go, yeah, we don't support them just attacking you because you happen to have some HBI shares and some Steam SBI shares from when I first joined Steam. So everyone, keep supporting each other. I'll keep using my tip you curator status on here to supporting the Steam Monsters people. I know a few of you have seen those votes go out. I always look there first, and I try to look. Your content has to be pretty good, but if it is, I will give you that tip you vote. So have a good day, and thank you for everything, everyone.